question. Ask it.
Are you 100% recovered?
No.
No.
People to share their opinions, but I should also take it with a grain of salt sometimes.
I guess we'll just like really get into the tea here.
Again, it became not a fear anymore. So I have to do that with like my life.
Shibas are my favorite dog. Sorry. Sorry. Hello! One of my favorite humans.
Oh, that's so kind. Hi guys, it's Beck. If you don't know me, now you know. Don't know, now you know.
Wow. Oh my god, we're already dropping the mixtape. It'll be on Disney Channel. Love the Bonus Brothers.
I love the Bonus Brothers. I came to LA just to do this.
Exactly.
You better watch it. Get her to 1 million by next week.
You should follow both of us on there. Rebecca. And then I'm gonna put mine there. Go. You're so much better at self-promo than I am. I'm like so awkward about it.
Can you just follow
Can you please? That would be cool. I recently came forward about my eating disorder. When I posted about it initially, I gave a list of like 3 people that really helped me with their content, and one of those humans is right here. So she just means a lot to me.
Jessie has been like such an amazing influence so far with the recovery community, but mental health in general, and just having this quirky, bubbly, positive. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm stopping. Come back.
My Hufflepuff brain can't take it.
I'm a Pisces too. I don't know how to know what house I'm in.
I can help you.
We'll do that later.
Okay. I feel like you're a Ravenclaw.
Is that an offensive thing?
No, it means you're very intellectual.
Yes, very much so.
Bonus Brothers.
Bonus Brothers. So should we tell them what the video is gonna be?
I did a video recently answering questions bisexuals avoid, and I was like, what if we answer questions about eating disorders that we've been kind of avoiding?
And so she's really stepping out of her comfort zone because she said that it's really difficult to talk about it. So we're gonna just do the hardest thing ever.
Yeah,
and
for
go
all
intense.
of you. And to make you feel better. I also put in some fun ones to like lighten up the mood.
Let's get into questions.
Let's get into questions. Na 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 na.
One of the best things about being public about my recovery is that it's kind of put it on super speed. I'm not recovered yet, but I'm recovering so much faster than when I was doing it quietly, when I didn't have a lot of accountability. And it's made recovering so much more fun for me because I get to do all of these challenges and I get to share my experiences with so many people. It's not the worst part, but I get a lot of different opinions on what I should and should not be doing. I'm still figuring it out for myself, so it can sometimes be very overwhelming. I have to make sure that I just keep remembering that I'm still learning as I'm going along. It's important for people to share their opinions, but I should also take it with a grain of salt sometimes.
I guess we'll just like really get into the tea here. So the best part, when I posted my video, I went and sought help basically fully by myself, and I told my friends, but like it wasn't something we talked about. It was literally all something I was doing on my own. I don't think people knew that like that video wasn't only me telling the internet, but actually literally my mom. It actually opened the conversation, which was really good, and actually built my support system, like actually opening up about it online. So that's the tea. But like good tea. The worst would be I didn't realize having so many comments would affect me. You were talking about this before, but the word healthy, some part of you still doesn't like it. They meant well, but like my mental illness took it as you failure.
Failure, or just like, oh, you don't need to do this anymore.
Yeah, that too.
You don't need to challenge yourself anymore. You're finished now. You have to just do like retraining the brain. Healthy.
Yeah.
Means full of life, full of light.
You're gonna live so many years and see so many Shiba Inu. How did you know that your eating disorder was getting serious?
I kind of knew for a very long time. When did I let myself know that it was serious? I'd say when I was living on my own for the first time. I was at acting school. Do you know what acting school?
You are so Pisces.
I didn't have much of a support system. I didn't have my family. It kind of went it went down fast, and I started failing in school. And it got to the point where I was just waking up to go back to sleep again.
I felt that. One thing was chest pains were really scary for me. That's like, I'm like actually endangering my life.
Yeah.
There's always like the risk of infertility, and I want to have little babies. Mentally, I realized, which is in my opinion the most important thing, I noticed it was serious when I didn't feel like I had an identity without it. I had started playing electric guitar, like I hadn't played in so long.
That's cool. Thanks.
Oh, so flex. I stopped doing a lot of things I love, and that's when I was like, I am not living as much as I could be.
Isn't it crazy how quick you just
Yeah.
become yourself again? It didn't
thing.
seem possible that I could be cool.
Yeah, no, I feel
Not cool, weird. Weird is better.
You know, here it is better.
I'm really happy with where I am at now. It took
Bring
me a
it
while.
in!
Yeah.
We didn't just hug.
So you have to just keep going because it does get better. It gets so much easier. It does.
Very articulate, good way.
Because
to
I'm a
phrase.
Ravenclaw.
Oh, I could watch Harry Potter all day. Emma Watson could punch me in the face and I'd be like, yes, girl, queen. What are you struggling with the most during recovery right now?
I just thought of it, and that means I have to say it, but I don't want to. I'm struggling. Ooh.
Don't cry.
No, I'm not crying. I
Okay,
just
I'm
don't
sorry.
want to. At the beginning of my recovery, I was very, very on top of it. And I think right now I'm becoming quite complacent. I'm not taking initiative to feed myself. I'm kind of just following everybody else. If they eat, I eat, but I'm not going, hey, I need to do this for myself. So I'm not being proactive.
I feel that. I think like convincing myself that my life is better is definitely a thing, and then actually opening up about it online kind of like set me steps backwards, because a lot of people in real life that I knew wouldn't know how to talk about it then knew about it, so then talked about it. It's not their fault, and I know they're good people and they had good intentions, but it's really hard when you're trying to open up to someone and they're like, you know, sometimes I have days where it's like, you know what I mean? It's
I've
like,
had a couple of those experiences, yeah.
it's so hard because
Yeah.
you're like, no, like this took over my life, please just listen to me. Yeah.
New space.
New space.
New time, new space.
New time, new space. How about you pick one?
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll sing the Stranger Things theme. I'll pitch it up.
How to cope with weight changes. You go first.
It's really weird for me because I'm on Instagram, so whenever anything fluctuates, people notice and they're like, and then I'm like, for lack of better words, and intellectual. It's really hard sometimes because like you can't control where it redistributes, and that can be like a really self-conscious thing. But I think the best thing is just for at least the beginning. I feel like there's body acceptance, there's body love, and like for me, I want at least like acceptance, and then like love comes after. It was really helpful for me to just focus more on feeling better and then totally separate the way my body looks.
Literally feeling better is why I recovered. Recovery makes you feel better, I promise
Yeah.
you. Like, first of all, get rid of the scale, because you can look in the mirror, then step on the scale, and then look in the mirror again, and you look completely different. Don't do
Right.
that. Secondly, I like to focus on my body function, what my body can do for me, what I'm able to go out and do. So like now that I feel better, I can actually live my day. When I was in like quasi-recovery, I would be done by 6 p.m. Not because I choose to, because I choose to a lot now, but be done by 6 p.m. and be like not open to doing anything after because I was just too drained all the time. And now I'm like, oh, it's 10, let's go get some donuts, or
Girl,
like,
yo.
yeah, let's go do something. Also, my boyfriend's been really helpful, letting me realize that my version of beautiful isn't actually what beautiful is. I know, but like he doesn't want me to be weak and frail.
You deserve to take up space.
Yeah.
You should educate me on this because I never told my parents. I told the internet first. How can I tell my parents about my ED?
My parents found out when I was really young, so blatantly obvious when I was a kid. Understanding that you're gonna make mistakes, and also your parents will make mistakes. They can't be perfect, you can't be perfect. So if you say something and they say something that's not what you need, don't get angry. I have to just say, hey, it would be more helpful if you said it this way. Oh my god, they keep staring at me.
Take a picture, it'll last longer.
I'm very lucky to have a mom and a dad that like are open to learning.
It was weird for me. I had a situation where people were going to my parents saying they were concerned, but my parents weren't acting on it because they didn't know what to do. For a while, I was angry about it. I was like, oh my god, why didn't you care? But then at the same time, I realized that I'm an adult now, and it's really hard being a parent.
Yeah.
There's no rule book, especially when it comes to this. It's so important to have a support system, but sometimes that support system can really go beyond just your parents. Though obviously we do support telling parents and getting help.
That if you can't find that in your family, there's pals.
I want you to answer this too, and it's not gonna make any sense for
Okay.
you.
Oh well, how am I gonna answer it then?
Exactly. When was the first time you were called dad?
If someone else asked me that question, I would not understand. When was
Synonym
the
for
last
my
time
name.
you got called dad?
This morning in my
Yeah.
Instagram comment.
Yeah.
There,
Adopt
exactly.
me. I've never been called dad.
Dad, now you've joined.
Today.
I thought you were gonna say, I've never been called dad, but I've been called daddy, and I was just gonna leave it at that and not ask any questions. Someone goes, this isn't a question, but get a pet rat. What are these questions?
You're just so iconic that you have specific Jessie questions that nobody else could answer.
Favorite kind of date?
I'd say a lovely day in spring.
I like Whole Foods dates.
You didn't get my joke. Like an actual date, not a date. You know what I mean?
I was thinking like they're very sweet.
What are you talking about?
That was me trying to pull Eliza Koshy. She takes things literally. It didn't work.
I took it literally too. Wait, we both took it literally.
Pisces.
Oh my god. And we both didn't understand. Last question. Ask it.
Are you 100% recovered?
No.
No.
But that's not a bad thing.
My hair like dramatically was flowing in the wind. No, my journey does not end here.
I'm well on my way. I had a lot of fear foods at the beginning. I ate a lot of fear foods over and over again. It became not a fear anymore. So I have to do that with like my life. So I think it's gonna just take a lot more time, but like a lot more
Young
proactive.
Padawan, you have got this. The Force is with you. Luke Skywalker.
Are you my father?
Wait! No, but it's okay. I will continue to educate as I learn and be the best version of myself I can be. Hi, it's the end of the video. Wait, what is that I hear? Is that one more question? From fan account, Jesse Page's dads?
It's me!
It's Jesse Page's dads! This is one of my favorite fan accounts.
Yeah.
Why should I subscribe? That's a question I got asked. You know what? What if I said there was a button that led to a path of happiness? Maybe a world-changing pathway to like a better world. A button that led to endless possibilities.
There's no such button.
There's a button.
There
What if I
is?
told you that button was free? What if there was a bonus secret that I could tell you?
Okay, what's
This
the bonus?
secret
I feel like nothing
is
could
there's
get better.
another button that tells you when your world's gonna change.
Hearing this?
So those little icons, let's subscribe, and the notification was the bonus secret.
Thank you for revealing your secrets. You are so giving.
Well, I do own your fan page, Jesse's Dads.
I paid them to say this.
Yes. Follow Jessie Page, follow Jessie Trash, and you can follow me, and you can also follow Tyler if you want.
Follow
On
me
the
above.
screen.
Happiness,
Look at their
happiness, box of
faces.
happiness.
We like Beyonce. Subscribe.